Oh my goodness, I am so sorry if I gave you guys a little jump scare there. But as you can see, folks, I want to say hello, greetings, welcome everybody to another exciting episode of the Figure Friday. Oh yes, and of course, as always, it is I, your favorite figure collecting Lobo, and of course, we are back here once again to have another awesome episode. But before the holiest moments, if you haven't already, please do me a favor, go grab yourself something to drink, go grab yourself something to eat. A snack if you want to, because we are in for a pretty good show tonight. I'm not gonna lie, but don't worry about me. I had my food not too long ago, and of course, I'm rocking some delicious cherry vanilla Dr. Pepper this evening. And oh my God, it's one of my favorite drinks. I don't know about you guys, but it's one of my favorites, honestly. Lovely. Okay. Oh yeah, but again, go do what you gotta do. No problem. Yes, I do bring my water bottle with me. That is good. That is always good because staying hydrated is definitely essential. And not to worry, I keep the water bottle over here with me too, just in case I should run out of drink. Just saying, just saying. But also, for those of you guys who went to work today, I hope you went to work, made that bread, made that paycheck, and that you are able to chill and relax with me tonight. Or if you're still at work, please do me a favor. Don't get caught on your phone by your boss, okay? I don't want to be the reason somebody loses their job. Come on now. I'm just not like that. I don't want to be that way, honestly. Oh, it's Chikorita! How are you tonight, ma'am? How are you? Oh my goodness. With the heartbeat, thank you so much, Chikorita. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's all love. You know that. Just remember, guys, gift givers, subs, you guys all get howls. That never changes. Trust and believe that never changes. You know what? Followers, you can too. Why not? I mean, heck, it's all in good times. All in good times. Oh goodness. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh goodness. Phew. But besides all that, I do hope that you guys are having a wonderfully, immaculately great Friday evening. I hope you are relaxing and chillaxing as always. Hiya, Chikorita. How you doing? How are you, madam? How is the little ones doing? I wonder how the little ones are doing. Okay. Hello and good evening, Lady Sumire. You are just in time, actually, madam. You're just in time. Goodness gracious. Okay, so we have hit that mark, so we are going to go ahead and get started, of course. I want to say hello and welcome back for those who are just joining us, or if you're going to be watching this as a highlight on the YouTube channel as well, because as you know, we're coming at you live from YouTube and TikTok live as well. So, of course, tonight's episode, we are actually going to be taking a leap back in time to the year, well, pretty much one of the greatest eras pretty much to ever exist. And you can honestly come and get me if you think I'm wrong on that. But that era is the 90s, more specifically the year 1996, to introduce a pair of prehistoric foes who are, quote, more than meets the eye. So I invite you guys to please sit back, relax, kick your feet up, take a deep breath, and just chill and mellow out with your boy. Because as you know, it's just you, me, and the merchandise of tonight. Hey, how you doing, Miss Coffee? How are you? How are you this fine evening, ma'am? I hope you are well. I hope you're doing good. And don't be afraid to smash that like button. You guys already got me up to 375. Oh, wait, it's going up to 400. Y'all are blowing me up right now. Oh, my goodness. And, of course, smash that share button. Heck, don't be afraid to do that, too. Okay, so you needed that meditation. You know what? Meditation is always good. Okay, encourage viewers. Yeah. I know. Oh, goodness gracious. Just making sure I'm not missing any comments here, folks. Okay. Oh, yeah. Before I forget, also, if you guys can hear the music in the background, just know that I own no rights to it whatsoever. No rights to the beats, the lyrics, the images, the characters, none of that. I'm simply using it for aesthetic purposes. That's all. So please, for the love of all things holy, don't report me for copyright infringement. It's happened before. I mean, I've gotten a strike for that. So please, please don't. Hello and good evening, mother. How you doing? Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the I love you. Thank you so much. I love you too. I mean, I don't know why you hit me in the chest with it. I mean, you know I love you, but good Lord. Woo! Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. Okay, so first up, I thought that we could actually take a walk into the dark to introduce our first guest of the evening, who actually bears a striking resemblance to the king of one of the most well-known prehistoric animals. And of course, we all know him as the king of the dinosaurs, but this one, again, is more than meets the eye. So please, ladies and gents, give our first big wolf pack welcome to Mr. Megatron. Yes, I said Megatron, but you know what? I know I've introduced the Megatron before, but this variant, however, actually hails from a different variation of Transformers known as the Beast Wars. Oh my goodness, we knock it right out of the park on that one. Woo! Oh, yeah, that might have left a hole in the roof, but I'm sure we can fix it, right? But shout out to her. Thank you so much for the Cooper baseball. Dang, that was a home run right there. Oh, yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. We're only at 1.3K likes. You guys are blowing me up right now. Oh my goodness. But again, the Beast Wars is another show that I grew up in. Frolicking with all of my friends through a great and amazing childhood. And of course, I'm very proud to have him as part of my squad, even though he had other plans other than being here, which is pretty much other than, meeting me. So, let me show him to you guys. Okay. Wow. Check that out. Look at that. And of course, as you can see, the one thing that's always constant about Megatron is the fact that his face, it never really changes from his robotic form. The only thing that does change is like either his vehicle form or his beast form, which in this instance, you can pretty much tell it's the form of a T-Rex. But allow me to share a little bit of history about Mr. Megatron here. Now, who was he, you ask? Well, he was a ruthless... Oh, sorry. Yeah, I had some gas. Excuse me. Apologies. But he was basically a ruthless Predacon who later became a tyrannical commander of a crew known as the Darksiders, who are basically a gang of renegades. But thereafter, Megatron, upon finding the... I'm sorry, forgive me if I butcher this name. It's Tri-Predacos Council. But he found their methods too slow in their tactics for galactic conquest. And he resolved to bring Predacon Reign on all by himself. So in a way, he took over control of that, whether they wanted to or not, But after crashing onto a prehistoric Earth during one of his tactics of conquest, Megatron actually became leader of the gang that was always following him, and the Predacons, they actually swore their everlasting allegiance to him. Otherwise, they pretty much faced annihilation at his hand. But even though they attempted to overthrow him as a leader, this actually subsequently led to an armed conflict called the Beast Wars. And of course, upon a prehistoric Earth with both rival leaders serving as both of the main figures of that war. Welcome back, Chikorita. Welcome back, honestly. But before he could truly be defeated in the Beast Wars, when strapped to the outside of an Autobot shuttle, his bitter rivals actually used him to return to Cybertron. Megatron actually ended up grasping a final opportunity to win the Beast Wars by freeing himself during a trans-warp sequence and jumping ship at the same time, thus arriving in Cybertron earlier than his rivals. So they actually were a little bit late getting there, but thanks to Megatron in his tactics, he actually was able to take the opportunity and used a virus to infect the entire whole of Cybertron and basically extract what was known as their sparks, because the sparks is what gave the sort of like the Autobot lifestyle, or it gave them life, not everlasting life, but a life source, if you will. And before using, their bodies to construct mindless drones called vehicons, that he actually served to program his everlasting needs. And with this, Megatron actually became the dictator of the planet and intends to remix Cybertron into the perfect technosphere in which only he was the superior intelligence that planned to control that planet. And of course, other planets beyond or that weren't out of his grasp. But I mean, when you're Megatron, you always look for global, conquest, because you always seek to be the best and you want to have everything in your grasp. Just saying, honestly. Yes, indeed. Okay. Phantom Collects, what's up, man? How you doing? I see you lurking in that chat, man. Heck, I see you lurking. Thank you so much for the likes, y'all. I mean, heck, have you always been going live? I actually go live every single Friday, and I do mean every single Friday, to do my nerdy thing here, to nerd out with everybody. And pretty much like whenever I do go live somewhere else, it's probably going to be on Twitch until I can figure out my small issue, that I'm facing with my PC streaming. But that's not going to stop me, because I will definitely get there. Trust and believe. Now, it's Saturday. It's Saturday. Well, god dang, happy Saturday. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. You know what? Before we get into the fun facts, this is rather embarrassing, but I do got to grab a charger for my laptop, folks, so give me just a second, okay? Give me just a second. I'll be right back. I promise I'll be right back. Let me see here. Oh, there we go. Be right back. Okay. Sorry about that, folks. I honestly forgot to plug in the charger. My apologies. But we were getting into some fun facts, correct? Okay. So, a fun fact about Megatron here is that this version of Megatron is actually the one of his incarnations who have numerous upgraded forms, which is basically more than just his base form. And believe it or not, that even though this was a 3D made, kids cartoon, Megatron was actually proven to have the highest body count in the entire Beast Wars franchise. It can't be matched. Okay. Oh, goodness gracious. And probably the most interesting fact, it actually goes to his voice actor. And it's been learned that this is arguably one of David Kaye's most iconic roles, which he himself actually states is the role that he's more likely to be recommended for, which is very, very interesting in my opinion. Because, again, that boils down to the fact that if the creators can somehow insert themselves into their work, that to me just adds so much more like soul to the character. I see you, Chikorita. Thanks so much for the heart me's. Thank you so much for the heart me's. You're amazing. Oh, yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. I like you. Okay, okay. Make sure you're hydrating. I'm serious. Take a drink. Take a drink right now. I mean it. Take a drink. Look, I'll join you. Take a drink. Love it. Love it. Okay. So, you guys good? Because we're going to be moving on to the next guest of the evening. Cool? All right, cool. Yo, what's up, Mel? Good evening. Good evening. You're just in time, man. How are you, by the way? I hope you are having an immaculately awesome Friday evening. Oh my gosh. Yo, we're at 2.4K likes, man. Y'all are really, really blowing me up right now. And I know your thumbs and fingers got to be hurting right now, but just know it's all love. It's all love. Trust and believe. I'm great making dinner. Oh, what is on the menu? I need to know what's on the menu tonight. Okay. So, I hope you guys are well. But again, don't be afraid to tell me what's on deck for dinner tonight, Miss Mel. Because next up, we're actually going to be introducing Mr. Megatron's number one arch enemy and leader of the opposing said faction who he went up against during the Beast Wars. So, once again, give me one more big wolf pack welcome to Mr. Optimus Primal. Yes, that's right, folks. That's right. The silverback boss of the Maximals has come to our aid, and of course is here to join our squadron. Nothing big, just pigs and blankets, taters, and some broccoli. Good Lord, that sounds delicious. Shoot, I love me some pigs and blankets. Shoot, I don't know about y'all, man, but I love me some pigs and blankets. Okay, there we go. Bam, let me show it to you guys. But yeah, he is the leader of the opposing faction known as the Maximals. You had a salad? Oh, heck, I hope that salad was good to you. Okay, and of course, thankfully, after studying his nemesis Megatron, he's brought extensive data files, and of course, he's agreed to show and share with us. So, again, he is the leader of the Maximals, both young and untested, but also at the time, he was a mere captain of an exploration ship when he and his crew were diverted off course to pursue a stolen Predacon ship under the leader of some crook named Megatron. Now, after crash landing on that same exact prehistoric planet, he actually, I'm sorry, one thing that I noticed is that when it comes down to the Transformers franchise, one thing they always like to do when, whether it be on their home planet or going to another planet, they always like to scan, whether it be wildlife or, machinery of some sort. They always like to be incognito because that's just who they are. They are robots in disguise. But again, after crash landing on Earth, after scanning the local wildlife, he chose the form of a silverback gorilla. And during the time, he is actually very committed to the code of the Maximals of honor and moral judgment. But, I mean, he kind of does see them with a little bit of irreverence, if you will, and is not above finding loopholes or sort of administering, unorthodox solutions if necessary. And he is also eternally loyal to his friends and, of course, very respectful to his enemies, even though they seek his destruction. Oh my goodness, we're at 2.9K likes. Y'all are really, really blowing me up right now, and I appreciate y'all. Trust me and believe, I appreciate y'all. But also, he is very extraordinary, not only for being able to sort of distinguish himself, but for perhaps even surpassing himself as well. Oh, thank you so much for the finger hearts. I appreciate so much. Just know it's all love. Yes, indeed. Trust and believe. We're at 3.1K likes. Oh, let's go. I need to. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. Okay. But seeing as he actually saved the life of his namesake and ushered in a new techno-organic Cybertron where he and his Maximals only seek to keep the peace and protect its inhabitants for many ages to come against the Predacons who seek, again, world conquest and domination throughout the universe. These guys are the ones to say no, because we are here to stop you. Huh. Now, I did find out some pretty interesting fun facts about Mr. Primal here. For example, did you guys know that in the beginning of his concept, he was actually originally going to be a bat? I'm talking about, yeah, a bat with wings, which is very crazy because I could never really see him as a bat with wings. I mean, how would the transformation look, honestly? But I'm glad that they went with the gorilla theme because he looks awesome that way. Um, oh yeah, and probably another interesting fact. You guys are gonna love this because it applies to both of them, both Megatron and Optimus. But did you guys know that Primal's Gorilla mode paired against Megatron's T-Rex mode was actually inspired by the showdown in King Kong versus Godzilla? I kid you not. Now, am I talking about the new one, King Kong versus Godzilla? No, I don't think so. But I mean, hey, that's what I read. So who knows? Oh yeah, and also I think this is probably the most interesting fun fact about him. Did you guys know that the design of Optimus Primal's original bat form was actually going to be paid? I'm sorry, was actually going to be an homage that was paid to Batman. Now, I thought that was very interesting because, I mean, me being a huge Batman fan, I feel like it would have been a great, way to pay homage to his memory, whether it be one that passed away or even one that was current. Because in a way, you can actually say that, you know what, they were there, we saw the homage, we are honored, and the fact that it was set in time around, when Batman the Animated Series was around, I think that's very interesting to me. But that's just me. I know everybody's different, but that's honestly my take on it. So, but anyways, folks, I need to say thank you to everybody who came out to see me tonight because now I will be getting out of here. I will be shooting over to my Twitch to do some gameplay tonight. We will be playing more Fortnite simply because I don't know if you guys know it or not, but in the most recent update for Fortnite, we got a new season, and of course, it is featuring none other than the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Yes, you heard me right, folks. And of course, the reason I'm going to be playing it a whole lot more is mostly because of the very last page in this battle pass features my glorious GOAT, Tommy Oliver. Yes, that's right, folks. Now, we will be getting two versions of him. We get the Green Ranger and the White Ranger, and trust and believe, I am going to grind and grind until he's in my squad. But I also do believe that the rest of the Ranger squad drops tonight. That includes the red, the black, the pink, the blue, and the yellow, with so much more to offer in so many bundled ways. So, with that being said, folks, feel free to hit the subscribe button when it does appear. The link is in my bio. For everybody who came out to see me tonight, if you guys want to drop a subscribe on my YouTube channel, you guys are awesome. Feel free to sample even of these fine videos as well when they do appear. And of course, I have been sort of tossing around the idea for doing maybe a giveaway of some sorts. I don't know if you guys would be on board with that, or I mean, maybe give me some ideas, on how I should do like the giveaway type thing. But again, every piece of help is appreciated. So until next time, guys, stay safe, stay awesome, stay weird, stay yourselves. Be Zen as always. Thank you for 4.0K likes. Subscribe button, video here. And of course, peace.